Walaikum Assalam. Fiery in her speeches, fearless in her actions. Mehbooba Mufti Saeed is a heavyweight in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. But before she dons the role of a politician, she likes to soak in the beauty of the picturesque surroundings.
March, April ka mahina, it's as if, something happens, it's magical here.
As she follows her morning chores, the president of the People's Democratic Party talks about the constant security threat that looms.
Ironically, whenever I was under attack, I was never wearing a bulletproof jacket, I was fired upon in my first election, 96, I wasn't wearing a bulletproof jacket. So similarly, I was traveling with my father in 99. We were going for by-election campaign and our candidate was, traveling in front of us in a sumo. It was distance of, I think, maybe 30 feet. And then there was a mine blast and the car which was, the sumo which was ahead of us, it got sliced into two. In our state, I don't know, unfortunately, whosoever is in power in New Delhi, they treat us, the mainstream politicians, as holy cows. Even if we are corrupt, even if we rape, even if we are involved in any kind of scams. I mean, I don't think in any part of the country you will have a person going into a chief minister's house and dying under mysterious circumstances and nothing happening.
As Mehbooba prepares for the upcoming polls, she seeks the blessings of her father and mentor, Mufti Muhammad Saeed.
Okay, Khuda Hafiz, Khuda. We are going to South Kashmir, Pulwama constituency. We'll be visiting, I think, some 10 to 20 villages.
We've seen that lot of security detail.
Zindagi, maut to Allah ke haath mein hai. But personally, I prefer security of my people rather than, bulletproof jackets.
She entered politics in 1996 as a single mother with two young daughters.
I believe in my heart of hearts that I have not been able to do justice to my job as a mother, because I started my politics when my children were very young, 10, 11-year-old. The elder one and the younger one was much younger. So I had to be there when they were in their teenage, but I wasn't there for them. So fortunately, my parents were there, and I have been living with my parents. So they try to fill in. Once girls get married, they don't get to spend so much time with their parents. And when people they think separation or divorce is a bad thing, it is a bad thing. But in my case now, I feel whatever happened, good or bad, but at least I got so much time to be with my parents.
National conference kshetra ji bari Mufti Muhammad Saeed sab kshetra jat. Kene usme tak sal agai vaadu kurmut agar toy ne taakat diyo agar ne sarkar bana basa karo ye maar dal phakad bakad bani.
After addressing people here in South Kashmir, considered a PDP stronghold, Mufti talks about the decisions that her party took when they were in power.
That crucial moment of 2008 when you took away support from the Congress, and that really may have defined the next government or maybe the next 6 years for you.
During that 2008, when 3 boys died, we said nothing doing. And we did not just withdraw power from Congress. For God's sake, we were a part of that government. We were not supporting them from outside. We sacrificed our government. We knew that it's going to strain our relations with Congress in future. But with very great difficulty, we had restored the confidence of people of Kashmir into electoral process, into democratic process. We never wanted to, let go of that. कि लोग बोलेंगे सब एक जैसे हैं, कुर्सी के लिए मरते हैं.
Getting a warm welcome here, Mehbooba makes a pit stop at a supporter's house to break for tea and snacks.
वो नाराज हो जाएंगे अगर किसी गांव में हम नहीं पहुंचे. ये बहुत मेरे फादर के साथ भी ये वर्कर बहुत सालों से चला है. So I came here and थोड़ा सा बीच में हमारे जो सिक्योरिटी के लोग हैं उनको भी थोड़ा, they also get a kind of a break.
After a long day of road shows, we get information about a militant attack which took place on the route that Mehbooba Mufti was to take.
Such incidents, in the middle of, it was your path, maybe you could have been also the target. Does that affect you?
These young policemen are getting injured and, it's not good. It's something should not be happening now after so many years when we think that militancy is going down and things are improving. But as far as I am concerned, yeah, we had to divert the route. But, I have seen worse times. This violence has somehow become a part of our life, everybody's life now. Sometimes it goes down and then you are relaxed for some time, then again it comes back. But some more people have reconciled and so have I, I'm got used to it. It doesn't frighten me anymore.
Even the worst detractors and biggest political opponents of PDP President Mehbooba Mufti would agree that she was the first one, in fact, the very first political leaders in the valley who had the courage to venture into the terror heartland and reach out to the victims of militancy. Not only the victims of militancy, but even the people who had suffered because of security force excesses. And it was this policy of Mehbooba Mufti that really formed the cornerstone of PDP's much hyped and talked about healing touch policy.
As she returns home after a power-packed day of holding public meetings, Mehbooba gets candid with us about her father and his ideals.
In totality, you have very few statesmen left in the country. He's one of them.
Come assembly elections, are we seeing Mehbooba Mufti as the chief minister or the chief minister hopeful of the PDP?
Definitely no, because I feel, Mufti Saab, my father, is the right person. Because we have seen his performance during the last 3 years, how he was able to start the political process, set an agenda. For the first time in the history of J&K, a positive agenda like opening of roads, dialogue process was started from Jammu and Kashmir. My father, Mufti Saab, is the right person who can persuade people in Delhi and also take people in J&K along to, fulfill his vision about Jammu and Kashmir.
For Mehbooba, politics runs in the family. And the feisty politician minces no words when it comes to her vision for Jammu and Kashmir.
No one till date has used Parliament as a forum to talk about the Kashmir problem, the Kashmir issue, and then the issues of Kashmir. Then again, make all the parties in the country aware what it is all about. And then again, we need to have a consistent, institutionalized policy in Delhi, because our policy in Delhi changed with the change of Prime Minister. Best thing that UPA could have done, National Conference here could have done with 4-member parliamentaries, or the Congress party could have done to stop incidents like Gujarat or Muzaffarnagar they should have passed the, communal rights bill.
Right.
They did not do that. They are talking about, Muslims and minorities and other things. Why they did not implement such a committee report to empower Muslims all these years? They have done nothing of the sort.
अगर इमन मिलिटेंट से लड़ो छे एने से लड़ियत मगर आम लोगन को कहीं परेशान किया बाबा जी कदम बढ़ाओ हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं बाबा जी कदम बढ़ाओ हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं